Radio Raheem here with Dylan Whyte, successful here in Cardiff, Wales. It was not quite the exciting fight that everyone had hoped for. Two big guys, a guy even bigger than you. We thought both fighters were going to come to get it. You seemed to do your part. At what point in the fight did you realize that this may be one that was going to go long in the tooth?
About 2-3 rounds in, he went in the defensive and I had to switch up what I was doing. I was expecting him to come and fight more. He said he was coming to knock me out, but you know, he got touched a couple of times and then he thought, nah, I just survived here. You know, he's lying that he's had 2 weeks' notice. He's known about the fight for 8 weeks. He's been training. He was up in Sheffield, sparring at AJ and stuff. So yeah.
Before the fight, we talked about how frequently you have to fight bigger guys. All these guys at heavyweights are giants now. What did you learn tonight about fighting a guy bigger than you who isn't really interested in making the fight?
You know, listen, Robert Lane's a good fighter. He's got good power. You know, he's a guy that turned pro but carried his amateur footwork and his movement over in the professional. You know what I mean? He's had a 200+ fight and his nose is still straight. So it just goes to show he's a very good defensive fighter. So I learned a lot. You know what I mean? I learned how to move more. You move my head more. Quicken up my feet, you know, don't look for some of the big punches and wreck my way in and break him down. So no, it was good. I learned a lot.
Was there any of those shots that he did land some heavy leather? It seemed,
You know. Yeah, he landed some good punches that maybe reassess the situation, but that's what boxing's all about. You know what I mean? You know, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and make the adjustment you need to make and keep going.
How do you rate this fighter against what may be in your future, Deontay Wilder? He's also taller than you, longer than you. Is this a good fight to get you ready for him, or is he better than Deontay Wilder?
It's a good fight. I believe Villeneuve is a much better boxer. Deontay Wilder probably a bit more power, but you know, he's also a lot more open and a lot more wilder than what Elenius is. He's not as defensive as what Elenius is as well.
They talk about February 3rd. That appears to be your date. How much are you willing to negotiate, or what are you willing to do to make that Wilder fight to give yourself a world title shot? Is the money the most important thing, or do you want that green belt around your waist?
I've done everything I can do, you know what I mean? Eddie's doing his bits, so we just have to wait and see. It's up to Deontay Wilder, you know. Nothing more I can do, you know what I mean? I'm ready to fight. This is my 5th WBC title fight. I fought an official eliminator, so we'll see. It's up to him.
Do you feel like you'd be ready for a AJ rematch now, or would you prefer to get a couple of more big guys in there and a little bit more experience before you take another bite at that apple?
More experience, but I'm ready to fight all these guys. You know, I mean, I haven't got the experience, but you can't have your cake and eat it all the time, you know.
Deontay Wilder said he's going to be watching tonight. We assume he was watching your fight. You have a message for him? What would you say to him knowing that his eyes are on you right now?
Good luck, focus and Stavern, do your thing, and give us a call in a couple of days and we'll see where we're at.
You plan on watching the Stavern Wilder fight?
I'm going to try to, yeah, I'm going to try and watch it actually. Yeah, I need to watch it, you know, we'll see.
And lastly, 2018 rolls around. If you can get this Wilder fight, how does that change your life? And you think you can get an AJ rematch in the same year?
It would be massive, you know what I mean? 2 world title fights in 1 year, that would be massive. What more can I ask? So, you know, that would be massive, you know, that would be great. That'd be great, you know what I mean? I can't ask anything more apart from winning the both of them, that's all.
These guys back in Brixton, I seen them cheering you from the first time I was out here. The gym's there, they support you big time. You came out here and put on a good show in Cardiff. Any message to the hometown fans, the people back there that support you?
Thank you guys to keep supporting me, it means a lot, you know what I mean? I keep grafting, I give it my all the time, and all I got to say is a massive thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Radio Raheem with Dylan Whyte here in Cardiff, Wales. Successful tonight on AJ and Tackham's undercard. We hope to see you in the main event in February 3rd, hopefully against Deontay Wilder.
Thank you.
Congratulations.